Hello and welcome to my channel where I share things that I enjoy. Historically, I've been showing flip throughs, which is what this video is going to be, but I have recently decided to expand the content of my channel, which is going to show things, all things that I'm interested in. So without further ado, let's do a quick flip through of the Solace Oracle. Now I did a flip through with this and then I changed the colors because they were just not showing well on the screen what was in my hand. And then it turned out that I overcorrected and I had already shuffled and all of that. So these cards are not in order. And I actually went backwards with my flip through. But these cards are a set of 77. It comes with a nice little pendulum. This box is a little weird and doesn't really hold the cards, but I assume that it was made for the guidebook, which I didn't put back in. But here's the guidebook, and it actually fits nicely on top. Okay, so it does have these little finger things, which makes it easy to pull the top off of the box, unless you have really tiny hands like me, which makes everything hard. So I have the pendulum here, and it appears to be clear quartz on a metal linked chain, and then the bead looks to be quartz as well. And I did get this off of Amazon. It was on sale for Prime Day, and it was an impulse buy, needless to say. But I flipped through it, and I think the art is absolutely amazing. Oh, look, this is the very last card, which is also on the box as well. And she makes an appearance on the guidebook. That's cool. Card number 42. I really like the colors of these cards. I like the art style, and I think the saturation, the boldness of these colors is just amazing. Now after the flip through, I will talk a little bit about, I'll read some things from the guidebook, and then we will pull a card and we will do a sample of what the meaning of the card is. Another thing I really like about this deck, it is female mostly, but it's more than just females, and I like that there are some men portrayed in here. Isn't this a beautiful card? I mean, absolutely gorgeous. There are men in here. There is even a card with just a man in it. There are a few cards with no people in it, but the art style and it to me is just gorgeous. Check out this texture here. I don't know what medium she used, but this, I just think it's amazing. I just absolutely amazing. I do like that these cards are numbered. There aren't any keywords, which may or may not turn some of you off. It doesn't quite bother me. I'm an intuitive reader, and I definitely like to stare at the image, see how the colors are playing off one another. I like to see the cards around it, and there's to me there's messages everywhere. You just have to be open to receiving them. Oh, look at that. I don't even know how this deck came. Oh, I really like the colors in this card. I like this red and how it fades to peach, and then this dark teal fading to black. This card does feel a little solemn. This card is amazing. See her lips and her nose here. Oh, look at that. And like I said, just the art style is just, oh, look at this. I really like this spider. The art style is awesome. It really is. The colors the palette. She chooses bold colors, muted colors, and I'm just real interested to start working with this deck. I am doing a look at the texture on that. My flip through is a little bit faster, but this deck, I don't really. Let me see if I can get a date on it. Let's see. Let's see if I can get a date on here. Copyright 2021. Okay, so it's fairly new. Fairly new. It's by Tara Porter. Ah, look at that. No idea what that means. I do like this pixelation here. Oh, mother and child. And this muted and calm. We've got a lighthouse. Look at the waves. This is just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. This reminds me of Dirty Dancing. And she is just full of love, giving love. Oh, look at that. Look at these colors. This indigo is just gorgeous. Wow. And then how it's glowing, this purplish. It's just absolutely amazing. So the first flip through, I really saturated the colors. Very Nightmare Before Christmas. I saturated the colors a little much, and it was just a little too much, and it wasn't very. It was cool. It looked cool on screen, but it wasn't what the artist was trying to portray. Like this here is a really light blue, and when it was coming across the screen, as like almost as dark as this. And it was because I just saturated the color too much. It's baby Jesus. Oh, look at that crown. And her use of texture is just amazing. I really, really enjoy it. And like I said, it's not just women, it's not just men. And there's cards with people, without people. And just a very cool deck. I have no idea what that means. It also shuffles rather nicely as well. So there are 77 cards to this deck. And this is called the Solace Oracle, Healing with Pendulum. And it shuffles great. It is a big deck. Let's go ahead and measure it. Let's measure. Got a ruler here. Let me scoot this to the side. So it's about 3 and a little over 3 1/4. Yep. I bet you it's measured in centimeters. And then we've got 6 1/2. So, oh wait, that's 4. No, 3. It is. It's 3 3/4 and 6 1/2. So pretty big. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle, and then we are going to pull a card. All right, one more shuffle, because I gave it good shuffles after the first flip through, and then I messed with the colors, and I wasn't about to put it back in. Okay, let's just take that card. So we got the very last card I flipped. Interesting. Because I was like, oh man, what does that mean? It's a guy with the banjo in front of a Ferris wheel. So luckily, we have them numbered here in the book, right? So this is the Puppeteer. Strings of my heart must dance to my own tune. Pull me up, pull me down, pull as hard as you try, I will never conform. Some type of power struggle is going on in your life right now. It could be a family member, boss, friend, or maybe it's connected to a love relationship. Because of this upset, you are now in the middle of an uncomfortable situation. If you are a person who hates confrontation, this could be affecting your happiness. Who is making these demands on you and why? You need to take a step back and assess the situation. Someone wants their voice to be heard. Perhaps in the past, they've just stayed quiet. They didn't want to make any ripples in the water. Now they find themselves facing an important time in their life where they want to make a change or they see something that needs to be corrected. However, those in charge may struggle when they're confronted with new ideas or opinions, especially if they usually make the decisions. With any type of relationship, we should strive for balance and a peaceful environment. Remember, it's essential for people to choose their battles wisely. Maybe this power struggle can be easily remedied by allowing the other person to hold on to the reins for a while, thus avoiding a more severe conflict. When facing and understanding problematic confrontations, one must look at things objectively and stay true to themselves and their values. No one should have to change their morals, cower, or be suppressed by someone else. We must honor each other as unique individuals. There is strength in finding the balance. The power belongs when allowing peace to prevail. Cool. So this deck uses the pendulum to guide you to a card that you need to read, that you need to find. And let's see how it does that. Preparing your space for a reading. So some people might want to smudge. Some people might want to get in contact with your guides. Okay, so you call to the pendulum. How to pick cards with a pendulum. Once you've cleansed your pendulum, you can start receiving messages. Let's see. Use your pendulum to ask how many cards you need for a reading. If you're advised to pull multiple cards, please make sure you know what type of card spread you will need prior to picking the card. The internet is a great source to find different spreads. Take the cards and shuffle them in your hands by tossing them back and forth between one another. You could also lay them face down and scatter them around. Okay, when you're ready, hold the pendulum. Now split the deck into 2 stacks face down. Hold the pendulum over each stack, and when it starts moving, you'll know to start with the stack of cards. You'll keep splitting the deck and discarding stacks continually splitting the remaining stacks until you finally eliminate all cards except for the card chosen for you. Wow, that can take some time. Okay, well, that is one way to do it, that's for sure. Wounded in the cocoon of life, lost only until wings are found. That is cool. So this is going to be a cool little deck. This is going to be awesome. I probably won't use the pendulum to choose my card most of the time, but some of the times I will. So let's see. The Solace Oracle provides a unique way to connect with our spiritual advisors. You don't have to be a gifted psychic or a medium to receive the message. This deck includes 77 cards which focus on different kinds of troublesome topics. When using the pendulum, backed by spirit, you can pick the perfect cards for your reading. The card selected for you will reveal your hardship or area or concern, and the guidebook provides insightful messages so you can start moving forward into your place of understanding and renewal. Aw, that's great. This is a wonderful deck. I like this. I like this deck a lot. This card keeps popping up. Let's read this one. It popped up in the last one too. Okay. So this card is Live with Love. Love lives within me. This unwavering light never fails. Love is what always opens my path back to home. Love is the highest vibrational power. If we learn to love through any type of pain, tragedy, or loss, we will find our healing. The power lies within love. Give it freely without hesitation. Give it to the ones whom you feel do not even deserve it. Just give it and then wait for the magic. Love for you, love for them, just love. Oh, that's great. With gratitude, thank you to those who helped me guide me to the light of my darkest days, pick me up from the depths of myself, and never gave up on me. Leading with love, I found my wings. Oh, look, and that's Tara Porter. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Oh, I must also acknowledge my beautiful daughter, Teal. I love that color. Let's see, does she say I'm a self-taught artist? So I think outside the box. She doesn't say what her medium is. That's cool. Simping. Oh, darling Teal. Ooh, look, if you're interested in purchasing pieces of art from this collection, please visit the website, healingwithpendulum.com. I wonder if you guys can use that QR code to get there. This is great. This is an amazing deck, and I can't wait to start using it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I have got to get going. I did 3 videos today, and it's time for me to get back to my regular life. Take care. I'll see you next video.